So today's question is saying the diagram represents how some red blood cells changes when they are placed in solution X. You have your red blood cell and then it is placed, those red blood cells are placed in solution X, and then you have the end results. Okay, it says now describe what describes the water concentration in solution X, and in which direction does water move? What is the water concentration in solution X? Is it higher than in cells or is it lower than in cells? And in which direction does your water move? Does it move into the cell or out of the cell? For you to be able to answer this question, you need to understand the topic. This is osmosis, right? So let me give you a quick summary of what osmosis is. You can write down the definition, but my explanation is more important than writing down the definition. So you have to understand the concept. So osmosis is simply the movement of water molecules, right, from a region where the water molecules are highly concentrated. So metsi a tswa kwa leng mantsi teng. So the water molecules are moving from where they're highly concentrated, meaning that's a high water potential, to a region where they are low in concentration, right? So metsi a tswa kwa leng mantsi teng a ya kwa leng mannye teng through a selectively permeable membrane. Okay, so that's what osmosis is all about. Water is moving from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration, meaning from where it's more to where it's less. That's the definition of osmosis. Okay, so now in osmosis, we have different kinds of solutions. We have a solution called the hypotonic solution. We have a solution called the isotonic solution. And we have another solution called the hypertonic solution. So today's question is focusing on the hypertonic solution, which is where a hypertonic solution, you're talking about a solution that is more concentrated. But this kind of concentrated, it has more solutes. It's not concentrated with water. No, it's more concentrated with solutes, meaning that it has a low water potential, but it has more solutes. And because the water potential is low, it means that water molecules will move into this solution from either a plant cell or an animal cell. Now, let's go back to our question so that we can be in a position to answer. If you take a look at your red blood cells, you need to understand if that red blood cell is an animal cell or it's a plant cell. So the first thing you have to know is that red blood cells are found in what? In animal cells. So that means a red blood cell is an animal cell. So now, remember the solution is a hypertonic solution, right? So which means the solution has what? More solutes and less water. So that means water will move from the cell into the solution that has less water. So because water is moving from the cell into the solution, it means the cell is losing water, which means the cell is going to do what? It's going to shrink. Okay? Hence, you see the end result. So now, let's go to our answers now. We're saying water is moving out of what? Out of the cell. So what is the water concentration in solution X? There is low water concentration. So the water concentration in that solution is lower than in cells, which means your answer is either C or D. Now we want to eliminate the direction of the water movement. Water movement is moving out of the cell into the solution. So which means your correct answer is going to be D. I hope that you understand.